Hey there, podcast lovers. Welcome to the Legacy Chill podcast, where we dive deep into the stories that shape our lives and the ideas that inspire us.
Afternoon, whenever you're watching this is your host with the most. Welcome to Legacy Chili. I'm Karaba, your host today, and today we have an academic, a tutor, a businessman, an educational coach, Mofokeng. Mofokeng, welcome.
Welcome.
Hey guys.
What a day, man.
Yeah. Before I get in, let me just remind our subscribers to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and the TikTok channel. Please, guys. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate your time. Very important figure in society, guys. I really want to say, Kerata, what you're doing for the kids here, but I want to start before we start explaining what is it that you do. I want you to start telling us where you come from. I want your background. I want to know what in the Mofokeng of today, a tutor, an educational coach. Where does he come from, and how did he come to realize this passion of his?
Wow, what a question. But first and foremost, I like your energy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If I can analyze in terms of educational aspect, the word energy comes from Greek meaning energio, meaning to energy motion.
Yes.
So it says a lot.
Yes.
By the way,
so
orange color is vibrant, energetic, as you know.
But
so I'm not a mist. So that's what I can pick that. Okay. Mofokeng was born and bred in Mabuluka. Bari people Sibuluke. They sit here. So in Mabuluka, born and bred rural. Yeah, but with possibilities, yes.
Of advancing.
Advancement. That's why we are here.
Exactly.
Because we want to advance.
Exactly.
For the future of Africa, so that we Africans can be counted in as people who can make it in life. So I was born and bred in Mabuluka, and I'm more of an entrepreneur. You said to me that the coach, yes, they call me the prophetic coach of maths and science and commerce, which is accounting and economics, because those subjects are subjects that takes over our economy.
So we're not double barrel, you're not just on a science.
Double barrel, yes, because you need to be flexible. So I'm very versatile. Now I'm telling you about myself. As you did ask where I'm coming from. Very versatile and open-minded, willing to grow. Actually, I'm a scholar of what I'm doing. I study the pattern on what is happening, because technology changes each and every day.
Exactly.
So I'm a scholar. I change. I'm a pathfinder. That's why I'll be copied.
Yes.
Each and everything people will copy me. So because I'm a pathfinder, I study things. So remember, it was not about, when I started this, now I'm getting in. It was not about to make money. It was more of a calling. I was not supposed to be a tutor of this. Let me tell you the truth. I was not supposed. It was a default. I found myself doing this by default. I was forced to do this. By the higher power God, I was forced. I don't want to lie to you. I was forced. I found myself doing this. I was called. That's why I say it's in the blood. My blood is orange, as I normally say. My blood is orange. That's where.
I just want to get into it because I spoke to you before, and when you spoke about the calling, I was very touched by your story, or how it got there. I want the viewers to also be able to connect with you on that personal level, because your story could be inspirational to somebody else. And like I said to you that day, we both said this was divine intervention. You understand? For me to hear that story, it really resonated with me. So somebody else now, probably Khale Adula, your Pretoria or wherever, and then now they're back home, and then now they feel like, oh, all is lost, and they don't know what to do and how to go on. And I want your story to be the one that really reminds that person, this is not the end.
Wow. You know what? I quitted a professional job. If I can tell you how much I was earning, you'll be shocked. Staying in town, cities, that's what I'm saying. I was forced. Then I was told to do this because it was what I was supposed to do. So I came Goma Buluga, imagine from Road Park, staying in Rustenburg City CBD, you come and Mabuluka is there, as you know. But God says to me, if I give you this, I want you to start where there's where what you call the disadvantaged communities. I must not. Now I'm answering you. I must not start it in the urban areas, because initially I wanted to study in urban, Pretoria, Joburg, CBD, whatever.
And can you imagine how much money that would have made for you?
If I can tell you, I once started with 10 people somewhere in Artebis. I got for only 10 people huge amount. I'm even more than 100 learners. As Mabuluka, but I'm not making that money that I got for only 10. You'll be shocked. I don't want to. Almost 6 digits.
No, but I could understand.
If it was almost 6 digits within 10. If it was about money now, I should have been long gone. I can't. So I stayed 5 years without making money in Mabuluka, knowing that I was having a house in town. I can still go there because I've got 40 hours in finance, in marketing, in big company. 40 hours of excellency. And I was any man, so I'm highly employable. But I was forced. By the heart, I'm not joking. By the heart, don't go. And it was COVID happened. I wanted you understand.
Yes.
So it was not about money. I was even saying to my learners today, if it was about money, I should have been rich now.
True.
Okay, another thing that I want you to understand is that more community in Yahao, like you said that you come from Maboloka, and we all know that Maboloka, we take Maboloka as a rough place, as a it's a place that the Horeng is way disturbed. So like
what I got let me just engage with them. What I got because I was in that dream. Not that if you CBD with guys from Pretoria. I said to them, I'm from Mabuluka. Those doctors and everything, they said you are joking. You have never seen a person from Mabuluka like this. Your aura, personality, but we have never open-minded. I said, but I'm from there. He said, this guy is joking. You are talking about Mabuluka of the post-apartheid that was busy toy and I said, hey, rough Mabuluka. I said, I'm from there. So what I want to achieve through our community is to make sure that we develop professionals, academics, people who are going to take over the world, and entrepreneurs. So let it be a lesson that you can come from anywhere and become great. We instill greatness within them. So what we need to empower. It's all about transforming the future. The word transform is to empower in a sense of open-minded, you understand? So I'm speaking to you and I'm rewriting the history book. And it God will speak, you'll see it. I'm rewriting. Now when I'm on the global stage, I will rewrite that's the history that you can come from even the west of the west and become. So it has never happened. So that's why when people say you are from Mabuluka, because I'm famous here around Reds, they said, even somebody said to me, you are so famous. One of the people they said, do you know Mofokeng? He was in Pretoria, actually, he said, do you know that Twitter? Hey, that one is so powerful. And I don't know them, you understand? He said, no, it's from Brest, that side. So that's what we are trying to say, that Mabuluka can become a better place, literally can become a better place. Madibeng, so actually I'm transforming Madibeng, Northwest. After that we go to other provinces. We take South Africa by storm. And indeed we are going to paint it yellow and make sure that a transformation takes place.
Yes. So I want you to tell me about, when we spoke the other time, we spoke about the way now the education system is going, right? And you had a lot to say about what improvements you want to see, your passion, into agriculture, all of those mining subjects as well. I want you to touch on those things, right? And also emphasize the importance of STEM, because today, most of them write about history. Like, what are the implications as well for this generation? The history, any core modules like your accounting, your sciences as well.
I did talk to lots of teachers. I'm a straight talker. I said to them, your syllabus is fucked up.
Plain and simple. He's calling a spade a spade.
In Afrikaans, we said, it's kak.
No, but I hear you.
It doesn't collaborate with what is happening.
Yes.
We have moved. I like to get into the. I know I'm answering you.
Yes.
Let me give you a history back. 1962, South Africa was not specializing in gold. They were specializing with iron ore. Gold and coal they came after. You understand? And platinum.
Yes.
So I'm just showing that we have moved from being here to here. Now it's technology. We like it or not. So meaning for you to master, you need to be good in engineering, science, math, science, accounting, those subjects as well. So until we make sure that we make math, science compulsory to each and every child, we are in we are in danger. South Africa might find itself being left behind in Africa, because those countries that we take them for fun. You go to Nigeria, Ghana, they are far in terms of because of science and math is their core. So they are taking over, and they have been employed to America. So whereas here we are unemployable. That's why you've got a state of 40% unemployment, because people they are not competent and they have done subjects that are irrelevant. So
okay, I understand whatever that you're saying. So in your way, are you saying that we should forget our culture? Are you saying that we should leave whatever so back then and leave technology just because of this technology? That's what are you saying that?
Remember, technology is based on what we know. So we can incorporate what we are. That's all. Technology is what you call it, culture. Culture's originality. Hence I said to you, I alluded this, that we need a car that has the signature of a South African. But you understand, meaning taking who we are but molding it in technological way, because we cannot, let us not fool ourselves. Currently now, it's only technology all over. But we don't want to lose our identity. But math and science we know. I don't want to lie to you. History. Those are traditional subjects which are good in terms of getting our culture and basic. I don't have a problem. Maybe you can build them until grade 9. By grade 10, 11, 12, let's do accounting and science, because we want people to be employable. We want people, because remember, education has evolved now. We go to school to become business people, employ people, and engineer is going to run his own company. So that's what I'm pushing. You understand? I'm pushing professionals, entrepreneurs that are going to make millions. That are going to be multi-millionaires. So let's get done with these things that are not going to put us, because they contribute to that 40-something percent now, and after 5 years it will be 60-something. If we don't do something with about this, it will be 60 to 70, meaning all people won't be working. Even teachers now, I saw that they are going to retrench me. You know why? We've got lots of teachers who are not relevant. Can I clarify?
Yes, please.
People don't think you not can answer. Relevancy in such a way. We need teachers who can teach technology, maths. You know, from grade 4, grade 1. Let's say from basics. You need a teacher who knows the basics of maths from grade 1, so that child can have strong foundation. It's what I was trying to. You know why people are struggling? Grade 8. I said, forget about those teachers of secondary. They have an time. The problem is primary level. They push learners, they don't know nothing. I saw learners who are getting level 7, but when I assess them, they don't know nothing. But report says level 7. But when you assess, the knowledge is 0. That learner will be going where? That learner will be going to secondary, and now you become a problem, or she becomes a problem. Now we are missed, all of us. What is happening?
Such a challenge, like when I like no one like what's the first step that you can do to change that thing?
To make maths fashionable and to make maths fun, and to make, we are chasing away the fear of maths. That's what if you can look at me, I started with grade 4. Something God says to me, start from 0, grade 1. You understand, because that's where the problem is. Actually, if it was me, I won't teach grade 10, 11, 12. I'll teach go class.
So right now your focus is on
from grade 1.
So your focus now with your tutorship is from grade 1
until grade 12.
Really?
Because that's what you understand. Really? I saw what you are speaking. I said the problem is here. We have, it's just that even when you speak English, teach English fluently. You must teach English in an affluent manner.
Yes.
Because we had learners that will say, too little, sitting in there. I said, no, man.
That's not it.
We don't have little in English. When you speak, we pronounce little better. So we don't have that. So who is teaching English?
Yes.
No, it's two little birds, like you pronounce, sitting on top, not in. So we need that you understand the problem. So that's why when I teach maths in English, so that they can be able to interpret things.
And what do you think about, speaking of that, I like that, because now I see there's a new policy of people saying we should be taught all the subjects in our own languages. What do you stand there? Because I don't agree with it.
I can't agree with that, because the problem is one. English is a medium of that which the lingua franca.
Yes, it's an international.
It's an international. Now, and remember, I'm coming, so don't worry. If I speak, I was taught in physics in Sesotho. People didn't understand it.
That's what I'm thinking, and I'm like, we don't even understand Sesotho, our own languages now.
Physics in Sesotho.
How are you going to learn physics?
Somebody will say, "Kisodi amuntwena." My way. Kisodi amuntwena. A steep. You actually, the person must even pronounce with deep Sotho, not mine, not this one of Soweto that I'm speaking, the deep one with that accent. What is acceleration? No,
you're right.
It doesn't make sense. It's good to have the basics of so that our kids cannot be lost.
Yes.
Let them teach them the way they are. Let it be mine. What actually it was supposed to be like this. Even if you are in Northwest, but if you are speaking Shangaan again, they must teach you your Shangaan as your
home language.
You understand? So this is what I would not teaching maths. It can because it was, remember, maths was not designed for it was designed for English, not Italian. That's why even the Italians, they are taught maths in English in many cases. Yeah, it was designed in an English format. So even a Greek, when they teach me, well, you understand.
Now, I guess, like, I wanted to ask the question, but like already since we break it out, I thought that maybe it was going to be an easy thing by correct. How about rutakala mujia yako wena? But like already umpezi yona in a manner for like.
Can I elaborate? I normally teach Viskende, which is Afrikaans, maths in Afrikaans. They struggle. Those people who they can't interpret African. They know African, she will be getting 90%. Those who have cost, she will be getting 90% in Afrikaans. But now when it's time to do Western,
the maths in Afrikaans, it's a problem.
But when you teach that in English, it's something else.
And also, I could agree, because I saw also at UP when there was those things where they wanted to now have King Sepedi as part of the language. Because everybody else, the EFF who were proponents for this, and they were complaining about.
And is a very speaking person.
Yes, and how they were also crying about white kids. They feel like white kids, but now they are passing because of they're doing it in their own home language. But also, the white kids had a struggle as well in terms of when they're done. They are not necessarily as employable, especially to like international companies or companies that focus on English, right? The only way they can succeed is if they are hired family zabona, if they go into family businesses. That's the easiest way. So it is a disadvantage to have to do this in your own language.
Can I tell you something? English is not a math. Because math is a cognitive subject.
Yes.
You need to think.
Yes.
So language doesn't
really matter much, as long as
it's more about being analytical or artistic mentality. It has nothing to do with you can speak, you can teach math in Chivenda, they'll still get 10% because you need to think. You understand? It's a cognitive language. So when you say you're going to teach, I'm just trying to think how you are going to teach mathematics in Chivenda. What is geometry in Chivenda?
How do you explain
how are you going to explain? You understand? Teachers struggle to teach math in English. We don't have math teachers and science teachers in South Africa. That's why they go outside and bring them in.
They take people from Africa.
And I had a problem with that because Africa's universities are far below than us. The best universities, top 10, are in South Africa. So if you go to somebody, this adage of Zimbabweans are good, that's nonsense. Their universities, they are ranking below. So how can you say somebody who's below in ranking? Because when you look at IQ level, we look at the universities. UCT is the first Vase number 2, Stellenbosch number 3, then we have University of Natal, we got UP, Pretoria, we got University of Free State, University of Northwest, but Potchefstroom, this one of engineering, the one Potchefstroom campus, we got those universities, they are the best in the world. Both those universities.
Yes.
I kind of feel like we missed an important part ever.
Which is?
Like, school, like all the things. Like, we want to know where. Yes, it's okay, Mabolok.
Oh, on the background.
No, it's just that so nekitse tla ibua markena wa ntla ke nna ke ile ke kene go ke ka sekolo se mo tshwana ne le mo tshwana no tsona thuto pele ka rona primary ke rutile ke ntato mo wa ba bu go ma ke ba re ke mo horo say you are so damn good at maths yo he even won a car because of
for mathematics.
Wow, such were teachers who grew us at the primary level.
Okay, audience, the question is?
Ntate Mohorosi, we call him back. Kintate Mohorosi, Mohorosi, all of Hebrew.
Oh, what Hebrew?
No, he's.
Oh, I thought we are talking about the one who Mabuluka, one of Ebana Bahai, the teacher Morao.
No, Kiwaka Olo Hebrew.
Oh, I had him.
No, I think he's in his 70s now.
Is it? Okay.
Almost 70 something now.
Okay.
Such were people who train us. Then we went to Solomon Lion Middle School. That's when the passion of accounting, because that time we didn't have accounting. Started with Solomon Lion.
Oh, so you did the accounting?
I did accounting because middle school.
Yes.
We didn't have secondary, we had middle school. I did accounting which is grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, standard 5, 6, 7. Solomon Lion, the principal, yeah, Bamiza Farao. They were so strict. Yeah. You understand? So
okay.
Paddy. Yeah, because he was I think he was a spokesperson of a chief or again.
Yes,
no, he was an elder again. Go in a tribal.
Oh,
he was the spokesperson. He was even the friend of the lady. Yeah. So that one, they were so strict. That's where the passion of accounting, science. You understand? Then we went to. I was the first. Actually, I think I'm one of the first to do accounting with science. And mix accounting and science.
Oh, you did that.
I did commercial science myself.
You did commercial plus.
Yeah, I did
science.
Biology, life science, biology instead of geography. Put accounting.
Wow. Okay.
It was hectic, and I did it in high grade. Whereas commerce learners were doing in standard grade, I did it in high grade, and I was the best student in accounting, but. The best in accounting, commerce.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
When I entered, they said to me, I'm going to fail. Then I'll only pass accounting. Then I did them in math, science, and accounting, all of them.
But also, that's my problem. The mentality that people inflict on, like even teachers.
Yeah.
They have this thing, they will tell you, hi, you might not be good in this. This thing, now I remember my younger sister was telling me about if they don't perform well this year, they're gonna change their core subjects and whatnot. But doesn't that teach kids not to be resilient? Does it not make them be lazy to think and whatnot? Because now you're saying, oh, if you fail and you can't do it, we'll give you another option that's easier.
It was not teachers. Because I went from Solomon, I got distinctions. Even in maths and science. So it was learners from Madikit saying because I'm from commercial oriented school. Forgetting that I was doing the same maths and the same science that they were doing. They were saying, no, I'm not going to make it in science.
Yes.
Funny enough, now it's history, so they know me well. Then after that, I went to Cape Town to study further engineering. Actually, I started with civil engineering. After first year, I quit it.
Okay,
you know, when they were building Atlas Stadium, we were there. We can say the Guguru. I said, no, this is not me. We're there to survey. The Guguru, the company that built Atlas Stadium, if you know Cape Town, it was Marian Roberts. We were there. We went to name myself. Then I quit it, then I went to commercial. UNISA, I did a lot. I got a sponsorship of Genesis for Education.
Nice.
ABET, which FET is orbit related. You understand FET? ABET, yeah. So specializing in maths and science. So yeah.
I'm also alumni at Regenesis.
So I even went to do some marketing courses 2 years, you understand? Multitask. That's why I like to say, I'm very good in marketing, I'm telling you.
Yes.
And selling, I can sell myself. give me a boardroom, I'll sell myself.
I think he's gonna take you up on that. He's been complaining a lot about how people can't sell themselves when they come here.
Yeah,
so he feels maybe you can give
that's why you are even
I'm speechless. It's like
but before, I was thinking something. I really want to tell you something. I said before that podcast. I thought it was more.
So don't we want to direction?
And I said too, we are going to bring formality in a playful way, and mix English and Setswana is so too. That's what we are doing.
Making
so what this guy is good. I've never seen a guy who's filming us asking questions. I've never seen. Normally they'll be like.
It's just he's both. He likes to.
I love that. That's why I love that.
Right, be versatile.
No, I quitted engineering. I didn't finish it. I went to banking and financial planning. I went to teaching. I did it while I was in banking. It was fire correspondence with Regenesis. They give me a fully paid. So it was Regenesis, but the syllabus was they used the syllabus. The syllabus. You understand? Yeah. So I did that. They just give you can't say no for free things. But they helped me because even if I was not, because I would have struggled, because I'll be good in engineering, I'll be good in finances and everything, but I'll be a disaster when it comes to teaching. But funny enough, teaching has nothing to do with qualification. Because I've got that, but they are not relevant. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe methodologist, how to, those kind of things, but it has nothing to do. That's why you see somebody with masters in education, but he's trying to teach. I think it's more for you need to know your stuff or passion. We can say that,
Okay. Now the Mofokeng, I want to. There's a thing that I was talking about now that I feel like it's quite important, right? We have this also 30% pass rate situation, right? And also I was mentioning on the fact, this thing of kids being encouraged to do body history and them, if the bafela maths and science say baba dosa. Do you think, is it teachers being lazy to teach kids in a manner that will help them understand? Or is it just the education system trying to make things easier? We just want everybody to pass and move on. We are not trying to challenge their minds. We are not trying to get them to participate.
I was waiting for that question. 80%. I'm having a problem. I think people they don't like me for that. It's many things. First of all, the type of teachers that you employ. You stated something that it seems like it's more about money now. Types of teachers, because I heard, I'm not exploiting people here or what. I heard some people who are doing first year. So they wanted me to help them with an assignment, and I said, okay, come and let me educate you, so that you can write it and be competent. Maybe I can even give you techniques of how to teach, how to do this. They said, no, we just want to bring this thing, you just write, we give you money. And said, now, what type of teachers I'm going to have now? If I write an assignment for you, you get a degree, we clap hands, congratulations with a degree that you didn't earn. No competency. I'm answering your question. First thing, no competence. We've got lots of teachers who are not competent. We cannot lie. Let's not run away. Number two, misplacement. You place somebody who's doing geography to history is misplacement. Misplacement. How can you do accounting? They call it EMS, grade 7, 8, 9. If I'm told to go school, you say go and do EMS. There's no, that's what people never struggle because of, there's a saying, you can only give what you have. Let's not fool ourselves. When I'm there, can you go give a signal and so on. Anything that I don't have, I cannot give. So what do I give? There was this other teacher, I like to know example so that living clearly. Who didn't understand math literacy, even math literacy, because it go about math literacy. I had to teach that. I had to give her lessons. Some math lead. So we give her own side in go because it's not inside.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So we have a problem there. Misplacement number two. Number one, incompetence, misstatement. Number 3, lack of passion. It's all about money. Number 4 is our government.
Yes.
This introduction of level 2, which is 30%, of which it was not there. Now, if you differentiate school like 90s, it was not there. We know that person might give 50%, I get mad with us, 40. That's what we knew. So 30% NP of it, no repeater. I want to take.
Because yes.
Leave us sitting 50%. So we know what they do. They have come with this setup, but when they let them go out of the system. That's why we have unemployment. It's not about empowerment and giving relevant skills. Let them go out and fail. If I give you the 30% for you have a very bad on Facebook. You normally see. I normally say to people, I'll tell them congratulations. Don't say congratulations. Look at the quantity.
Yes, not just the quantity.
If you say congratulations, the quality will speak.
Yes.
So why are we saying the congratulations? Whereas each and every year unemployment here good in because of that person metric, that person meeting married benefits. Number 4, our system to just take away kids. It's all about stats. From 12 years until grade 1, it has nothing to do with competency or
yes.
In the 90s, when we were only matriculants, I was saying to my kids when we were writing essays, essays are not the journals. You know when the technique that they write citizens so again.
Okay.
We were writing essays like Uganda journalist. With the technique, because such way was the teaching starting really strong.
Yes.
When I know nothing how to write that essay in the beginning, we are grade 1. Commentary. You understand that the essays, the essay. So we are having a lukewarm syllabus. I don't know how to explain with teacher. That's what I said to you, both of you. Is the combination of laziness, incompetency, government that doesn't want to take responsibility. It's a lot of things, politics, and even to include these things. But it's body essay was
What's the unions?
Do you know include unions in the system of education?
Yes.
That was destroy teachers' passion. Because people are more about how much should we earn. We need an increase. And unions, they don't care about the quality. They will push you to employ somebody who is incompetent. For the sake that he falls under the SAT one. So it's all about that. It's all about rate. And the employer now, but I was shocked that I've never heard it in Teboho, but the HOD. Remember HOD at the school?
Okay.
It's HOD, man. Sorry, the parents game.
SGB.
He had 90% ahead of SGB kids at school. I'm a first metric. My mother who hire a principal.
How do you get the qualification to hire a principal?
But because you see, because this one I do what do you know this so you give power somebody who is illiterate. More environment in academics. So where are we going? No, many SGBs are not educated. Go to private school. You get to be an SGB, you need to be an academic as a parent. Only the degree, the masters. So that you add value. I look at finance, only SGB and finance, only head. Something only have done finances, also held at school. They don't just run out Kenya SVB, Amdala, or Science, or stand for, which is grade 6. If I not tell them a teacher, you give power to somebody who did, as I really did, I'm not to our university, even college, you college you came. Less college, let's go back, grade 10, standard 8, as they, then we think into Kazama player.
That's what King radicalness ever, but ghost.
Like why in the first place? Kidding. According to my side, like I understand your point at all. Like I think you are right. Because of like there is a case, some of the cases they would like debilitating go ne le bana ba gore ne ba lwana and some stuff, but then ba nna le di-powers tsa gore ba ba suspended, like just like that. Molao ga o dumele gore ngwana as a nne mo gae a sa tsena school. But those SGB and whatever, they suspend bana like nobody's business. They don't even care what like ngwana wa tenda or bia. Like
that is very sad.
No, and the question the way baba electan, they don't use criteria ya competence. They use criteria of comrade.
Oh, that makes sense.
And we know that with comrade, this thing of comrade, we have butsotsi.
Yes.
Corruption. That's why somebody said, why don't you go to school? So we get some school as a maths and science and accounting academic or specialist. Go well what's bank maths and science? Because when I go to, I'm expecting go well issue the science today. So I go up and I'm going to about SGB or something of it. We are good to go because now got the big vision.
Yes.
Yes. Give back total Kalwanya to the academia. So it will go to Lota Puta Dula Scata, Nana or stop at him to school or would he say to go school? I don't have time for that. That's why I do it. Give a t-shirt at this Arumela at the Ferlambana. That's why the bar code pack. I don't do that because the problem is the HOD or something about Hana Power. Not principal HOD. Not a header SGB board. It's not limited. It's a joke. It's an insult for me.
Because
no, it's an insult. You are insulting me to bring somebody there like that. It's an insult to me. You don't respect my crew. My put into it. You don't specialist doctor to somebody also one grade 6. We insult a specialist. You insult a specialist. It's an insult. Oh no, it doesn't insult. So that's why I don't go to school. So I'm answering that thing already. Even because take because there are some schools I'm going to give them an ultimatum.
I wanted to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Like more school, like what's your position actually? Like I want the people to understand for like bila because if I hear you, like you're the person who like you've been traveling to schools and helping them, Godzilla. So like I want you to break that thing out for like, cause your position goes school.
No, I'm not in school, by the way. I'm currently busy. I'm cooking a private institution, academic institution. And when I'm talking about institution like bigger school, he works something that will take over sort of with branches. Either it's centers to science, maths, and commerce. We specialize there. We agriculture, fourth industrial. I'm pushing fourth industrial revolution. So whenever I tell them what can agriculture Muslim to but not to go landing and go to users for the Saturn. So they just go Mogilinke. I don't normally go to school. First, you'll be meeting somebody who's not relevant, then not go for industry where big vision, a transform one Africa, Rendelomana Auto Clinton is first car. Somebody's not on that level of thinking. So I respect myself and I respect quality and value. So you expect that if I come with value, bring me relevant people. So that's why I don't go to school. So I think special. So when I go there, I got t-shirt, the principal, not so I don't go to for now. I don't go to school. I'm building an institution. That's why I normally go Facebook when I say I'm the president of this institution, international, because we want to take it outside. You understand? Like in Africa, so it's institution. I'm not the principal. I'm the president. I'll be hiring CEOs. I'll be hiring. So you understand what I'm saying? Brand. Let's say. I'm building a brand. Let me take it there. Not a school, not because it can be a center, it can be a workshop, it can be whatever. So you are different. But nice question, with this,
I want to ask you, you touched on 4IR, obviously, Fourth Industrial Revolution, right? And that people who still think, what the way we are going, we are able to, we can assimilate into it. Do you feel like, and maybe I want you to explain 4IR to the people who don't know what is it, right? And where we are as South Africa in terms of Do you feel like are we seamlessly progressing into it, or is there more that needs to be done? Because it involves most of our learners having to go through body STEM subjects and whatnot, so that they have a better understanding of artificial intelligence, of technology, everything fourth industrial revolution. So I just want you to touch on that and the steps that you feel like should be taken, right, for us to be prepared if you feel like we are not prepared.
Are we moving towards the positive direction?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Reason being, less themselves emphasis.
Okay.
We don't emphasize them. We make people to hate maths and science. That's it. Finish the job. Now, what is fourth industrial revolution? Fourth industrial revolution is the fourth industrialized revolution that's solely based on technology as the center.
Yes.
Now, we normally say is to make it simple, is the use of artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Now, how do we use artificial? It comes from where? It comes from topology subject. One of the math subject. When you go to university, you study topology. So that's the type of maths that they use to do the AI and artificial intelligence or the robotic technique.
Yes.
Because you are going there now, machines are being operated robotically. You detect cancer by robots.
Yes.
Not robots, but by machines that are robotic.
Yes.
Everything is moving. That's why even the firms, that's why I'm Bridgestone, I'm still answering you.
Yes.
They are going to be replaced by machines.
Yes. Makes sense.
You understand? People who are going to operate those machines are the people who will be fourth industrial school. So meaning people buy use
it's going to be hard for them to
unfortunately, let me just be the bearer of bad news. They will be unemployed. Let us not lie. That's why I'm saying we are moving away from this traditional teaching. It's going to be online. It's going to be we understand. So let people familiarize themselves with it sooner than later, because we are left behind.
It goes back to that point that you were saying, like the subject that they are pointless. Like
that's why I said it's good to teach history, but go class so that people they can know the history of Mandela, but not Mandela again, so that they can know their identities. But in economics and in reality, you understand?
It's a fact.
It's a fact.
You're not kidding. Even now, you go like with class school where body filming. All the things they're offering like with the body filming, they have nothing to do with whatever Sohromo said it's supposed to be.
Because they are not in line with the industry. But a teacher who does math technology, they'll never be harmful. Because it's not a joke. You go to nursing, you go to
But what is also your view in terms of, since we're moving into 4IR, right? Obviously, like we said, certain functions and jobs will be meaningless or useless because robotics are taking over, right? But also educationally speaking, right? We have institutions also that have sort of incorporated AI, artificial intelligence, into their teaching, right? And also there's accessibility to things like ChatGPT, where now students think it's easy to just whatever that you want, type this essay for me, it comes out, maybe you edit there. What does that do to our future? What does that do to individual, the essence of critical thinking in an individual, right? We love 4IR, but also the consequence of it. What is it bearing to our ability to be independent in our thinking?
The concept of what I was to enhance creativity. So meaning you start to enhance from SADSS so that people can think outside the box.
Yes.
So if you are going to do copy and plagiarism, so you can go to, in fact they must establish an act that when you do when you go to there is one. Plagiarism is a crime. University,
you get expelled.
You are expelled. So
yes, you are expelled.
Because what it is to enhance creativity.
Yes.
Making learners to come with something that was not there. Is raw and unique and create ideas. So that one is not for the industrial revolution mentality. It's pluralism, so that one must be dealt on by law. So but the concept of it is straight and forward. Let's create thinking learners. That is what I'm doing now. I'm persuading this idea of creativity. I want learners who can think outside the box.
Yes.
That's why we got Bogile Tabo, who are so analytical. When those are the learners that I'm grooming.
Yes.
We want learners who can stand and say this idea is not it. We want learners who are going to come with ideas and give our government and say, I'm giving you this idea to transform South Africa. So that's the type of the education system that myself or this institution that I'm incorporating that can, you understand, because I'm all about AI. Artificial intelligence, I don't want to lie to you. Anything that is not in line with that, it's a joke to me. So I'm pursuing that, maybe with time, with relevant sponsors and quality people, who knows, we will arrive there. So you ask questions, I didn't ask. Okay. The main reason why I did this to go was to create that environment that students can think outside the box. That's the main reason. Transformation, mentality. Because if we are not transformed mentally, we cannot get anything.
Yes.
So that's what I'm pursuing now. I'm bringing that in and out. It's not about to get learners by 20 by officially and then calculate. I've got 100 by 200, learners by 200. I've got 100,000, 6 digits. So what? It's about bringing quality. People, they don't understand. They think I'm doing this for, you understand? It's about quality. May they know that myself, I'm 10 steps ahead because I'm a scholar of education. So don't compete with me. Yeah, I'm 10 steps ahead. I'm not trying to brag.
Another thing that I wanted to ask, do you see yourself as getting? Can you go for this position of being what is this one? Not the president, man. A principal, yeah.
I can't, because what I'm doing now is more bigger. I'm creating an institution. It's beyond. I'm competing with presidents. So I'm saying I'm building institution which, when they say you are a president of it, they are saying you are international. You're having branches in South Africa, so it's beyond. I'm having CEOs. When people look at it, so beyond. It's an institution. It's beyond. So I can't. That one, I don't even want, because
it will box you in as well.
It will box, and apart from that, I want to be a multi-millionaire. It's a fact.
Amen.
It's a fact. So I can't be in something that is not even half of 6 digits. It cannot be. It shall never happen. Look, now I'm still on my earlier stage. You understand? But monetary, in money related, I'm making, you understand?
Yes.
Maybe I might say I'm making more than, you know what I'm saying, that position that we are talking about. So it's just, and I haven't started this movement. It's still on the ground. Imagine now when it goes up, what will happen? When you have people, you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Remember, it's not about money, but myself, I said to myself, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
And I won't die poor. That one is a fact. God knows, it's my witness. I am going to die a multi-millionaire. So that's why we are creating.
He affirms it.
We want to jump.
Exactly. He affirms it.
The reason why I'm asking you, for like, can you take this?
Good question.
Can you take this position, Yahoba, principal? Like, whatever that I hear to you is that you wanna build, like, like
the education system.
Yes.
So I see that position for a principal, like the heart that you have, the vision that you have.
Maybe
the principal itself has supposed to that day.
Not the principal. I think. I know maybe the minister. Because the system is changed to get a minister.
So
the minister.
You made everything
easier. When somebody said to me, "Can you become a education?" I said, "We."